According to BET News, a 50-year-old Georgia man was released on Wednesday after doing a year for failing to pay back child support for a child that was not his. A DNA test showed he was not the father of the boy, who is now 21 years old. Human rights attorney Sarah Garrotti won Haley's release in a hearing in Georgia Superior Court. The court revealed Haley of his financial obligation to the Georgia Department of Human Resources. State child support officials have shown extraordinarily poor judgment in Mr. Haley's case, Garrotti said. Haley was free from making future payments in 2001, but Judge Don Perkins ordered him to continue making payments of $16,000 in back payments. He paid $6,000 after being laid off his job. Perkins ordered Haley's release Wednesday after determining that he was innocent. Although Mr. Frank Haley was released, his paternity case is still unresolved. Mr. Frank Haley was wronged by the Superior Court. They made him pay child support for 9 years for a child that was not his. This doesn't say much about our justice system.
According to the New York Times, ex-Tennessee Titans quarterback Steve McNair was murdered in a murder-suicide on July 4th. The killing occurred in Nashville, Tennessee. McNair was asleep on the sofa at his condominium when his mistress, Sahil Kazim, fired 4 shots, 2 to his head and 2 to his chest. She then sat down next to him and killed herself with a single shot to the head. Associates of Kazim told investigators that Kazim apparently believed McNair was having a relationship with another woman and told a co-worker at Dave & Buster's restaurant Friday night that she was considering suicide. This case brought more unwanted attention to the NFL and also shows that more of the NFL quarterbacks are getting in trouble. It makes more black quarterbacks coming in the NFL a bad name because people might get the idea that the same incident might occur.
AllHipHop.com reports that on July 16, 2009, President Barack Obama made a speech to the NAACP about education and personal responsibility. He stated that the economics and violent crimes were no excuse for students and parents to neglect their responsibilities. He also said that if you are an African American, the chances of you growing up around crime and gangs are higher. And he agrees that if you live in a poor neighborhood, you will face challenges that someone in a wealthy suburb does not. But that's not a reason to get bad grades, states Obama. That's not a reason to cut class. That's not a reason to give up on your education and drop out of school. No one has written your destiny for you. Your destiny is in your hands. And don't you forget that. To parents, we can't tell our kids to do well in school and fail to support them when they get home. For our kids to excel, parents need to be more concerned on what's important, even if that means putting away the Xbox and putting our kids to bed at a reasonable hour. Also, going to more open houses and more parent-teacher conferences to see how your child is doing in class. President Obama is definitely right. Parents need to step up and get involved in their child's education and in what's going on at their child's school. Or the student will lose interest in school and get involved in some of the challenges African Americans face in the streets.